Hello. I just wanted to show you how I would like you to be um, showing your evidence of planning. And so let's go ahead and look through our agenda slides, and then I'll go ahead and give you an example. So, you were supposed to have practiced last week the different proportions of the face, the eyes, the nose, the mouth. This is going to be leading to a summative assignment that we're going to start today. And so I would like you to make sure that you do your best and that you try to follow the directions as carefully as possible. There are some elements of creativity with this lesson, but also there are some key skills that you need to have if you're going to be moving into drawing three. So, if you need to refer back to the presentation or the video, there's always going to be a link of those on the agenda as well as in the modules. So let's go ahead and think about what you need to do today. So first you need to select a theme. You need to think about, are you going to do contrary expressions? So if you look at my examples here on the right side, maybe instead of being so annoyed, right? Maybe I'm going to draw annoyed eyes, but then I'm going to do like put it in front of my face and do like a smiling face so that there's like contradictions in the imagery. Or maybe I'm going to do a really exaggerated expression. So I'm going to look really angry or look really surprised, something that really pulls at your facial features, makes things bigger, makes things smaller, gives you kind of wrinkles and things like that. Or you could do totally realistic, especially if you felt like maybe in drawing one, you were struggling a little bit with the proportions of the face. So, what I'd like you to do is to take at least 4 photos. You can totally take more. So, take as many photos as you want. They can be of yourself or someone who lives in your house. This is not the time to take anything off the internet. I want it to be totally your own. We don't want to be using copyrighted material. So, you're going to, for today, you're going to insert, right, your photos onto your planning slide. So the one that you want to do is going to be the one that is says planning, right? It says planning, and it says research at the top. If for some reason you don't have this in your presentation, you can always go back and copy it off of the original. So I'll make that available to you so that you can find it really easily. And so you're going to put your photos here. So I did take like 6 photos, but I don't want you to get confused. So I just put 4 up here. And so what I'd like you to do for today is place all of them there, right? And then you're going to copy. So I went to, I did the shortcut. So you could go to copy and copy the same slide. And then you're going to make sure that it's obvious to me which image you are going to be selecting as the one you're going to use. So you need to have 2 slides done for the very first day to submit the URL. You need to have at least 4 photos of the different expressions. So even if you're going to do super realistic, I like you to try some different angles. So it could be like front, it could be 3/4, it could be angled up or angled down. It could even be different people if you wanted to. And then I'd like you to pick your favorite one, right? So this is the one that I'm going to draw. So then for the next day, right? We're going to go to the next day. You can stop watching this video after day 1 if you want, and then you can resume watching it again for day 2. What I'm going to have you guys do is then select what portion of that drawing you're going to use. So I'm going to go ahead and once again, I'm going to copy the slide, right? And I'm going to paste it, right, so that I have another copy of it. I'm going to change the date on this. So this is the 29th. And I'm going to go ahead and shrink it, right? Because I want to start to think about what portions of the face I want to use. So maybe what you're going to do is you're going to copy, right? Copy and then paste, right? And you can do this as many times as you want, right? So if you are able to, with your phone, change this into black and white. You might want to do that if you're going to do black and white rather than color. If you're going to use color, you can keep it in color. And so, what I'd like you to do is to play with the crop. So, if you go up to the crop function, what I want you to do is select at least two features that work together well to get across the expression or the detail. So, I could just do eyes and nose, right? Excuse my children, they're kind of loud right now. You could do, let's go zoom in even more, right? So I get maybe a little bit less of the forehead to show. Maybe if I go back to the original, maybe I want to add more forehead. Just know that that's the nice thing about this is that if you want to, you can always play with it. The original image is never gone. So I just want you to take some time and to kind of figure out what one you want to do. So maybe, right, maybe doing about 4 of these would probably be good. So let's go ahead and just get rid of all these extras here. So here I've got the nose, the mouth, and the chin. You probably want some edges of your head in these as well. And the shapes of these can really be anything that you want. Like it could be a square or a rectangle. It's up to you, right? So you could even show more of your features if you wanted to. So like the minimum is 2, but if you wanted to show um, even less, or not even less, excuse me, even more, you could. So if you wanted to show 3 features, 4 features, heck, if you want to do the whole face, you could do that too. But I'd like you to kind of play and then figure out which one you're going to draw. And so I'm going to go ahead and go back to my original, and you can see that I really wanted to include my forehead. And so pretty much this top one is the one that I selected. I hope that helps you with deciding your photos. Feel free to contact me if you have any questions. You are going to submit your URLs to show me your planning for the day. So make sure that at the very end, you submit the URL, right, to Canvas. And I can't do that because I don't have a Canvas account, but that I know which one you want to draw. And then you can go to the top, right, and copy, right, and then paste that URL in the Canvas site to turn it in. I hope you have a good day. Bye.